to the people who are in here. I'm just going to turn on my camera, but I'm Maribel, working with SaludConTech and one of the organizers of the event. So I just wanted to say a quick thank you. Thanks for making it to the end. And it was so great to see all the questions in the chat. Thanks to all our speakers. Thanks to our sponsors. Consejo Sano was here as well. Earlier, I'm trying to remember like all the sponsors right now. They're like gone from my head right now, but I really appreciate everyone that is here. And Daniel is having a little bit of, he's also joining us here for the last 10 minutes, but I just wanted to say thank you for being here. We've been kind of cooking this up for several months and we weren't sure that it was going to work to this extent. So we're really glad that we were able to get people attending. It's my first time using Airmeet as well, so thanks for like hanging in there with this platform. It's been great to have you all here. Thank you. I'm reading the comments. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Thelma, Javier, Carlos. Thank you so much. We've got that right here. Thank you, and thank you to the Latino Cancer Institute for being here. Thank you all so much. I'll hang in here just for a little bit more time in case anyone has any closing thoughts. But I do believe Daniel is going to try to join us. So he can say his parting words as well, but just for me personally, thank you all so much for being here once again. All right, so we do have a question about recorded sessions. We will be sharing them to everyone who registered. There's also a YouTube link that I know I had seen floating around somewhere. I'll put it in the chat, but we were live streaming these to YouTube. So we do have the Latino Coalition Against COVID, which is a co-presenter of this event, and they live streamed it, and so you can find it here. So everything that has already happened today should appear there. Like you can watch it anytime on demand, and they will be there for you all. We're also going to work on seeing if we can get some of the presenter slides available so we can share with the audience members as well. And then let's see, I think I'm going to try to invite Daniel to the stage if I see him here. I'm not sure that I can. Oh, there he is on stage. All right.
Okay. Maribel saving the day once again. Thank you everybody for joining. I'm amazed by all the people that are still here. What I'd love to do is bring on stage as many people as I can in the name of community. That way we can. I can't bring on people on stage, but if you can, Maribel, invite people on stage. I'd like to. If we can get Eric on stage, and if we can get Carlos on stage, all the people that have their profile photos, I'd love to reward them for engaging with us and developing their bios so that we could read their stories and hear their stories. So if you're able to reach out to them and bring them on stage, are you able to, do you have access to that, Maribel?
I think so, yeah. I think they have to maybe like go to the questions and post something, and then I can invite them.
You go to the people on top, and then
yeah.
Okay. You're all coming on stage, and when is the next event? Excellent question. So we have July 29th is the tentative date for our next event. I hope that everyone here will be able to join us. Of course, the future is untold, but we're hoping that it will be a hybrid event so that we can see each other in person. Although I love virtual, there's no replacement for in person. As we know, when we get together with family, there's something that is not tangible and can't really be measured. So we're hoping to be able to bring that component back. All of this started in 2018. Some of you were there, where this little idea, because we felt that Latinos really weren't at the table when it came to conversations about health in the field of technology. A small group of us got together and organized the first SaludConTech Symposium. We had about the same number of people registered. That's why I was happy when we hit our goal number, which was 300. And it was the first time ever that a bunch of Latinos got together and talked about, all right, let's really brainstorm. Let's really talk about how can we not just be part of the conversation, how can we change the narrative, right? How can we really define the limits of what healthcare is and what healthcare should be, and really push the envelope on making sure that the technology that's being developed, that the interventions that are being implemented, that they really reflect the true desires of the community, and really listen to the community, where they're incorporating their voice and making sure that they're heard and making sure our products are answering their questions. Carlos, thank you for coming on stage. If anyone else is available, Rebecca, if we can get Rebecca on stage. Would like to get a group photo on here. Even with my computer background, there's always some opportunity for technical difficulties, and I think that's just a good reminder to all of us that when we are having an interaction with a patient or with a family member or a friend and they're having difficulty, automatically we get frustrated. But I think it's really good that we embrace these technical difficulties, because it helps us understand and remember that there are those that don't have the level of digital literacy that we are at, and we should count that. We should really consider that a blessing, and try to take the time to share that knowledge with your neighbor, with your family member, with your friend, with your patient, with your mentor, with your mentee. Try to share that knowledge so that we all can take advantage of the known benefits of being able to get online and navigate the World Wide Web and take advantage of the resources that are available. Rebecca, thank you for sharing the love. You did. Oh, there we go. How you doing, Rebecca?
Doing well. This was phenomenal, Daniel and team. I just, I felt badly because I had other commitments, so I was popping in and out all day, but whatever I was able to glean and from the phenomenal speakers that you all lined up. And I'm getting ready to share the YouTube link with our communications team here in Utah that's been working on our COVID messaging. And it was actually really a good thing to be a part of this today, because I've been rather disappointed in our state. I mentioned in our all hands meeting earlier that I was very happy that our state health department was providing criteria by which ethnic minorities would receive the antibodies and get in front of the line. Well, they just rescinded that today. So it's a very disappointing day here today, and I'm feeling it very deeply. That on top of the fact that our legislature just rescinded all of the mask mandates that the local health departments were issuing. So I'm feeling very sad for our community, because they continue to be exploited in this state, and then where we were seeing some hope in getting the antibodies, et cetera, that's been pulled back too. So it's just, it's just a constant groundswell of, you try to help and then they'll get the legs taken out from underneath you. So it was good to be with people that care about our comunidad and want to do the best that we can for everybody across this country, all of our community. So I needed you all today. So I'm glad I was with you. Thank you, Daniel.
Well, thank you. You have to find happiness in the struggle. Find happiness in the struggle. And you're not making happiness a destination because there's always going to be struggles, right? There's always going to be barriers, but we need to be focused on the removing those barriers and looking at what we've accomplished and what we're going to accomplish. And with that, let the barriers come. I think there's a group here that is dedicated and is focused. And when you get a group of Latinos together that are focused on making things better, it's get out the way, really.
I literally wrote down on my notebook and underlined it, the Dolores quote I was telling you, Daniel. It's she's like, don't get tired. That's her thing. It is constant, just don't get tired.
and anyone can say that, and you have to respect it. It's Dolores Huerta. I mean, she really defines she's a miracle. I mean, she's a miracle, and I feel all of us, I hope she rubbed off on me a little bit, although it was virtual communication. I hope some of her magic rubbed off on me, because I think we'll all be in a better place if we can sort of emulate her and continue the great work that she's doing and spread that kind of energy everywhere I go. But thank you, everybody, once again. I know it's getting late. I saw an image of Eric with family as a reminder that if you have family, definitely take advantage of that and be blessed for that. Once again, over 100,000 Latinos have passed away during this pandemic, and we're dedicating this series to them because as the data is being improperly connected, it's quantification in which the numbers and the stories are told. And so, although the data is not being properly collected, it is then our role to remember the lives that have been lost and to remember the stories that are sometimes lost in the data collection. And so I hope that we all take that with us, and I look forward to all of you continuing the conversation in our Slack group. If you haven't joined our Slack community, please do so, and look forward to hearing more stories about the amazing thing you all are doing. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. Un placer. Cuídate.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Oh yeah, I'll take a little picture real quick. Take a little picture real fast. And everyone say cheese.
Cheese.
Okay.
I snapped one earlier too, Daniel. I can send it to you while we were kind of.
Good. Yes.
Guys, take care.